Remember, I went 100% all the way through my 30s. I'm just saying that I can get you in better shape training you at 70%. 15. I weighed 270 at 15. I walked on stage around 220 at 16. The lean plan right now that we're doing is for flexibility. It is for opening up. There's probably, instead of a mass gainer, there's probably better utilization unless you're working so much Magruder. What would you personally do to weigh 230 at 16? No, I weighed 230 at 14 going into 15. I weighed 270 at 15. I walked on stage around 220 at 16, but that was ripped to the bone. So again, it goes back to the training, the power bodybuilding, and the nutrition. Yeah, to reduce man boobs is just diet and nutrition, making sure it's right. The lean plan right now that we're doing is for flexibility. It is for opening up. Everybody on here, there's a lot of people on here right now that are doing the lean plan. And that's the plan that I designed so you guys could get more mobile, get opened up. All right. Great question, though. Thank you, man. I love watching CrossFit. But remember, you just watched my video talking about that. So when I went to do PRP on my knees, and I told the doctor I've been training heavy for 45 years, he was blown away because he's doing an ultrasound on my knees. And he goes, I just had 6 CrossFit guys come in that were all in their early 20s, and their knees looked worse than yours. Somebody that's been training twice as long as they've been alive. So now you tell me why I'm not a fan of actually doing CrossFit. I'm not a fan of it. I'm a fan of them slowing down some things and some techniques. I think it's great how they bond together as a crew. I think that's awesome, and I think it's fun to watch. Do I think it's smart training? No, I don't think it's smart training. Not for life. Not for life. But if you want to be a great athlete for a year, great. Rock and roll. Have fun doing it. But I would rather talk to a lot of the people here that want to go, okay, I want to actually look good. Because remember, not all of them look good. They're just running around and training, blowing through there. They're getting thick waists. They're getting blocky legs. So it's not appealing to me personally. If you like it, have fun with it. It's great. Go do it for a portion of time. But then again, correct your training after you get into the shape you want to be in. I'm not a fan of anything that hurts somebody or also sets you up that you can't do it for a lifetime. That I actually love it. I actually need it. I don't, it's not, it's just, I need it. It's like air. I need to train. I love to train. And I love the feeling that it makes me have when I'm training. It makes me feel truly alive. That's the greatest time of my day right there in the gym training. Crazy. Yeah, I can because, I thought that would be good too because I was talking about this in this documentary movie I was filming today, is that we were talking about how social media is now part of the health and fitness world to where it is building their lives and stuff. So I'll talk about the business side. But again, a lot of my business is real estate. So I probably won't talk about that, but I'll talk about health and fitness and how that portion of the business works. Okay. There's probably, instead of a mass gainer, there's probably better utilization unless you're working so much Magruder. But I wouldn't have the calories because that's not us. We're not just having calories to have calories. We're having calories at the right times at the right places. Mass gainers usually are loaded up with a lot of stuff that I've seen. I've never been really too happy with it, except when I was a kid and I could burn through it at 15 years old. How do I personally not go 100% for myself? It is a tough thing, but I also understand that I want to come back the next day. And I know that those days where I go ballistic, and I have those days. I have those days where I just need to go 100%. But I'm smart enough to understand what I need to do to recoup and recover from that. And that means maybe I miss the next day. But it is tough. I agree. I'm not saying it's easy. Remember, I went 100% all the way up and through my 30s. I'm just saying that I can get you in better shape training you at 70%. What do I suggest for a late night cravings? Discipline. I know that's just it. It's just it. There's nothing else there. Discipline. Those late nights, we all have them. I have them. I understand this. I know that's not the easiest part. I'm calling it quits and going to bed when I get like that. When it's like that bad, I'm done. I know that what the other side of that, you wake up in the morning pissed off that you did it. No, I don't hit high reps once a week. Not at all. Thank you for the donation and stuff, but no. I actually don't know what high reps, because high reps could be for you 20 or 30. Because to me, high reps is like 20 or 30. Because you guys know in the Titan crew, we're hitting 10s, 8s to 12s to 15s. So, yeah. Hey, Coach, I heard you talking about living in the moment. I struggle with that. How do you come? Okay, so let's be clear on this. I still deal with this. This is an issue with me. And this is something that's very, very hard for me. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I'm the guy that always thinks about what's next, what's next, what's next. What can I push harder? What didn't I get done today? What could I have done better today? That's me. And it's not a good thing. I mean, I guess it is a good thing because it makes me work my ass off. But at the same time, I have to learn to live in the moments. You know, I need to be able to turn it off and just shut it down. So this is something I work with and I struggle with. I noticed for me, Justin, it's all or just really shut down. And so it's a scary thing for me. I'm still trying to balance that even at my age today. It really is. We finished these 2 movie projects today. I want to jump on here with you guys. I'm already thinking about tomorrow, what's going on and everything. And then I'm flying out on Monday off to a trip. So my mind, even though I'm present here, I'm not present. I'm already thinking about so much other stuff. So, yeah, it's something I think we just all ate. I'll take your guys' advice. I'll take whatever you guys can teach me on that. Living in the moment is again, a tough one. For my birthday, I think it was great. We went up to the snow, just no phone, no nothing. We shut down, and I just laid on the couch with Stryker, my pup, and just watched TV shows and Titan, and we just hung out. And I did absolutely nothing. And it was probably the first time in a long, long time I just lived in the moment and lived in that time with them in the snow. So if anybody else has trouble with that, I fully understand, and I'll try to talk more about that with you guys. I'd love to have some of you guys tell me some advice on that. So this is a funny one. I'll finish off on this because this person is already saying he's 55. How many times should he work out per week? See, I don't think you guys understand. I got some 50-year-olds on here. Bobo's on here. He's 50. He trains about 6-7 days a week, and I have him doing 2 a days. So it's not your age. There's probably 20-year-olds on here that I would say you should only train 3 days. It is not your age. It is what you set yourself up to do. Now, if you're 55 and you haven't trained in the last 30 years, well, you set yourself up to fail, and you got to get your butt moving. So you got to get started today in the Titan crew. There's the post. But for all of you, it doesn't matter your age. You guys got to stop that. You got to stop using I don't want to see any of that. I don't want you guys to go, hey, I'm good for 45. Have you seen what the average 45 American looks like? That can't be your goal. That can't be, hey, I'm better than that. So don't compare yourself to what the others are or your age or anything. It's how you set yourself up. Because I'll tell you right now, I'll out-train anybody on here 20 years old. That's just a fact. I'll crush them. But I've set myself up that way, and I want you guys to do it. I think all of you can do this. That's what I keep trying to tell you. It's not me. It's the principles that I believe in that set you up to win. I just follow them really precisely.